Yeah. What is good? Hope everyone is well. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Sleepy59, and I know it's been a while since I posted anything. Tons of things are going on in my life right now, and it put a strain on making videos and having time to put things together. But I am slowly working my way back to what I was doing before, and yeah, let's get back on track. In the meantime, I have been privy on things that's going on. Like lately, there was a beta that was released recently, and I played it, and it was very fun. PS5 players got their hands on it first, then followed by the PC and the Xbox users. I was able to play, and I must say that it is perfection. Well, nearly. The changes they made to the weapons, the ways the area works and functions, the ecosystem, and the characters are all very good in my opinion. In this video, I'm just going to be sharing my experience and name some specific things that I appreciate and also some concerns I may have about the game. Also, I'm going to keep in mind that this was a beta, and I am aware that what I experienced was not the end-all be-all. And things are subject to change by the time the game releases. And if it's cool with you guys, I'm just going to talk over this gameplay that I had recorded from my stream when we played, I think, on the last day of the beta. So here we go. Okay, so the Monster Hunter Wilds beta was amazing, and I had a blast playing this thing with the time I had. This game is going to possibly be one of the Game of the Year options for 2025. Like, this is just my opinion. There were a shit ton of players on this beta. I think nearly like 500,000 people played this beta alone, and like for a regular game that has been released, that's very good numbers. And that's just a beta. One of the most important changes like that I've seen in the game is the weapons. The weapons are definitely refreshing and definitely noticeable with the changes from the other games. I didn't get to try them all, but the ones that I did try were interesting. Like, for example, my main weapon is the Charge Blade, and I love the changes that they made. They revamped the mechanics and added new features to it, which was amazing. The damage potential is still there. The guard points were still there. And the stylish maneuvers. What they changed on the Charge Blade was basically how it functions, like the mechanics of the attacks, charging up the vials, and also adding in a little bit more mechanics to it to be more technical than it was before. But I think this technicality is much more smoother than the other games was. I didn't get to find out all the technical changes of the Charge Blade, but from the ones that I've seen and worked out, it looks pretty good. This weapon is fire, and I seen a couple others that I had my eye on from the trailers, like the Great Sword, the bow, and I believe the bow guns, both the heavy and the light bow gun. Essentially, I'm going to use all these weapons and learn them, and also the hunting horn. The hunting horn was definitely one of the big interests that I picked up on. But yeah, weapon changes were pretty good, and I like how they made everything with the weapons, the changes. Yeah, when I first loaded up the game and I got through, like, you know, the first introductory mission that they have for the beta, like, immediately the ecosystem is what really caught me. The aesthetic of the game is really phenomenal. They basically cranked it up to 100 in this game. Monster Hunter World had a very good ecosystem, and it was loved by all, and this is just next level. Just walking through the terrain and taking in all the surroundings was incredible. Like, I could literally walk around for an entire session and enjoy myself. Don't need to hunt anything, and just listening to like the sounds of the wildlife and seeing how they mesh together was great. And then also, like, while I'm doing the hunting, you know, all the interactions with the small monsters, especially now the small monsters are like literally hopping on the monster that we're hunting and just attacking it, which was pretty cool. After that was basically the weather. The weather changes on the map was definitely a nice touch. Going from like a nice subtle, standard sunny or cloudy day, and then all of a sudden it goes into like a storm just comes out of nowhere, or just like rainfall or anything like that. But I think on this map it turned into an electrical storm, and it was actually caused by one of the monsters that were on the map, which was pretty cool. So like it gave like a live like phenomena that that there's evidence that monsters are influencing the terrain and the weather, and that they're so strong that shit just happens, which is pretty cool. Also about the terrain, like the natural like traps and the things that were happening, like sand pits and quicksand and all that, we use that to hunt the monsters, and we can implement them in our strategies when we hunt and give an advantage. They had that in Monster Hunter Wilds and Monster Hunter Rise, but I think this is more subtle, and when it shows itself, like you can definitely interact with it a lot easier than in the previous games. Apart from the ecosystem and the weather, some of the tools and features at hand to help us on navigate the surrounding area and on our hunts was pretty good. I can't pronounce this, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, but the sacred, the little I guess the riding bull monsters that we have in Monster Hunter Wilds, I'm going to call them chocobos because they look like chocobos from Final Fantasy, and if you got a problem with it, kick rocks. In Monster Hunter World, like the riding monsters in this game was definitely built upon, and you can see the difference. If you played the previous Monster Hunter games, you can definitely see the usefulness of the changes that they made for the riding monster. So like in Monster Hunter World, like if you completed like a quest line, you can unlock riding monsters on different maps, and they vary on where you are. They made it very easy in Monster Hunter World because you can just summon them, and then they'll take you straight to where the monster is, and it made it easier to just track down the monster and follow it. But you did have to put in a bit of work beforehand, before you got this reward. Apart from Monster Hunter Rise, where they gave you the Palamute right off the bat, and it was handy because you can like definitely just call it to ride around, and it also had abilities that helped you fight during the hunt, but there was nothing much more than that. I think you can do like some melees off of the Palamute, but it wasn't necessarily anything that was helpful during the hunt. So we just used it for basically rides and their abilities, and the aesthetic was pretty cool with the overlay or the overlayer or whatever. But yeah, but Monster Hunter Wilds definitely took it and improved on it. They definitely took a page out of the mostly Monster Hunter World, because the chocobos were basically an auto travel to the target if you desired, and you could switch targets as well, just like in Monster Hunter World. But along the way, you can actually like steer the chocobo and collect items along the way. So like if you got near an item, you press the regular button to collect, and then your character would just either like use their tether to collect the item, or if it was like right next to it, they would just like scoop their hand out and collect it, which was pretty cool. Attacking while riding was very smooth. I believe that you actually had options of combos based on the weapons that you had. riding the chocobo, like you can get actual combos off of it. And like if you had like the heavy bow gun or the bow or any like shooting weapon, you can definitely just like ride around and shoot off of it, so make yourself a hard target for the monster, which was pretty awesome. I didn't do it in this particular hunt, but I have definitely tried it out, and makes it a lot smoother. And you can definitely include that in your strategy when hunting a monster. If you have the heavy bow gun, the bow gun, or the bow, and just keep that in mind. But I think one of the best options that they had for this riding monster was that you can switch between 2 weapons on the go. I know in the other Monster Hunter games, you had to like retreat and then go back to your camp on the map and then switch weapons, and then you potentially had to like switch outfits as well, because the outfits were customized with features that assisted you with that weapon, and it's you know, giving you the advantage. But with this now, you can definitely just switch mid-hunt, and you have the option. This opens up a wide variety of strategies that you can come up with, as well as options, like flexible options. Like you can definitely have a 2-step plan where you attack it with one type of weapon and then switch to the other type of weapon and then finish it off that way. Or you could have a plan A or plan B depending on, you know, what happens during a hunt, and you can set it up however you want to. So this gave you much more planning power when it came to the hunts, which was nice. All right, so this change made me fucking happy, because in the previous games, right, the previous Monster Hunter games, the handler was so goddamn useless, right? All they would do is they would handle your hunts, and you can, you know, shortcut the posts if you're on the main map. But in the field, they were utterly useless. They just sat near the camp and didn't do anything. So this time around, they actually made the handler useful, right? Introducing Alma, right? Alma, we love her. We will not take any slander on Alma, because she is the most useful handler I have ever had playing Monster Hunter, ever. Right? I don't know where to start with her. She is just awesome. She goes with you in the field, like you can see her on her own chocobo following you around, right? And what she does is amazing. She restocks for you, right? So like those hunts, or if you're trying to like get right into the hunt and you forgot to restock, like she'll restock some of your stuff for you, which is pretty amazing. And she gathers items or gathers like supplies for you as well, which was pretty good. And also when it comes to like the posts, you know, posting quests and joining quests, you can just walk right up to her and she manages your shit right on the go. So you don't even have to go back to the tent or go back to the village or whatever. She's like right there to help. Ooh, sorry. You don't have to go back to the tent. You don't have to go back to the village. She's like right there to help you out. And that, I think, is one of the best things of this beta. Alma's amazing. If you guys don't like Alma, or any of you that don't like Alma, go fuck yourself, because she's awesome. The monsters looked amazing. Hunting Radar was pretty cool. Whoever idea was it to put a dragon whose face turns into a freaking railgun? It's crazy. That man has problems. But all in all, it was fantastic to hunt this monster. Looking forward to like all the other designs and returning monsters in this game. The way that they pretty much interact. Some of the monsters go in packs, which is a new feature of this, which makes it more like a hunt. right? You got to separate the pack leader and then capture it or kill it, whatever you want to do. And then on top of that, using the ecosystem to your advantage, all that. Everything is great. And then finding out that Radau causes those electrical storms that are on the map was fire. And I think it used the electrical storm to its advantage while fighting us during the hunt. Like, I've never seen that before. And if this is going to be like how the elder dragons and the higher end monsters are going to affect the terrain, I'm all for it. Those are like some of the things that stood out to me. I know that there's probably a shit ton more of things that this beta had to offer, and if you guys, if I missed anything, please let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think of the beta and what you like most of the beta, because this game is amazing so far. Definitely aware that this game was in the beta, and I think that the current beta was a previous version of the game that they are currently not working on. They're probably like way further along than what they released for the beta. The maps look great. I like how they had the 3D model of the map, easy to navigate, easy to see where you are, and then easy to recognize the depths of the areas, and also how big the map is. You'll realize it by looking at the mini map. Although, like, I definitely enjoyed this game, the demo was phenomenal, and I didn't have much to question or dislike about it. Although I did have a few concerns. I do understand that the demo is like a previous version of what they're currently working on, so it's possible these things have already been addressed. But yeah, I'm just gonna state them anyway, and if you have anything to add to it or anything that I missed, go ahead and put that in the comments as well. I definitely want to hear all your takes on this beta. So one of the things that I found kind of overwhelming was the large lobbies. Like, the large lobbies gave me like a Warframe vibe, and sometimes it took a while to load up the village and the vendors due to all the players in one area. I don't know how this would affect the single player aspect, because if I'm doing like the single player story, following the story missions, and I have to go through the village where all these other people are loading up, because I think it's like 100 player lobbies, which is crazy big. It'll be a bummer if like the delayed loading would also affect, like, have me wait to get to the story NPCs. So if they had the option to, like, I don't know, turn that off, or maybe, I know they want to make this like seamless, so I don't know. If they did make it that separate, it would definitely go back to being Monster Hunter World or Rise. But we'll see how this goes. They may have worked out the kinks already in this newer version that may be coming up, which takes me to my next concern. I know all the ecosystem, the environment, and all the areas are all supposed to be seamless and smooth. Majority of the time it was definitely smooth. Going from the hunting areas to exploring the map to going to the village, it was all basically seamless, and the only thing that I had issue with was just the loading lobbies. But during the hunts there were like a few lag spikes to where the monster froze like mid fight and even teleported at some points. But again, it's a beta, not everything's completed and finished, so I'm not upset at any of it. Again, the previous version is what they released for the beta, and I think they're working on a much up-to-date version now. I think they're getting ready for a next beta. I hope they are, which would be cool. Then I think the most concerning of them all would be like connecting with friends. So I'm gonna chalk it up to me being like new to the navigation of the playlist and the process of adding friends when it comes to crossplay. It definitely took a minute to like figure out how to get connected to my friends, and then put ourselves in like our own little party and commence to hunt. But apart from that, didn't necessarily take too long. Hopefully, you know, during the next beta or when the game fully released, this process is going to be a lot faster for us. Again, I'll chalk it up to me being new to the navigation of it and probably being stupid. Apart from that, I mean, I have no other concerns, and this game was great. The demo was great. The game's going to be amazing when it comes out. I hope there's another beta because February is too goddamn far away. And yeah, with that being said, that was my experience with Monster Hunter Wilds. It was a great beta, and I enjoyed myself along with my friends, and I thoroughly enjoyed what it had to offer, like the weapon revamps, the seamless open world where the whole ecosystem thrives. The monsters were that had great influence on the maps, like, you know, Ray Dow and his electrical storms, and also like while we were hunting other monsters, the electrical storms also like turned up, so you know he was like in the area, which is crazy. I hope that there's a part 2, like, you know, a second beta that comes out, you know, because like I said, February is too far away and this game's already like getting more and more amazing. I think the game is growing in the right direction overall, and I would not be surprised if this was a very good candidate for the game of the year in 2025. So with all that being said, I'm going to let this hunt play out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you liked and what you disliked about the beta that passed. And I think that there's going to be an upcoming one, so let me know what console you're going to play on, and maybe you can do some crossplay stuff together as a community. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Later. Is somebody else on his head? No, right? Okay. Oh God.
Whoever's idea was to make him is a sick man.
I was about to say he tried to hit you with the mean shit. Shit.
Ooh.
Fucking tried me, bitch. No.
Uh-oh. They over here trying to off me. Move?
Wow. Right in the bitch. Nobody here speaks Korean, guy. Wait, is it? No, that's not Korean. I think that's Mandarin.
I forgot we had the China man with us.
Hey, yo, that lightning almost took my life.
No.
Can I hurt his wings so he can't fly? Ooh, good thing that hit my shield.
No. Shit. No. Left fly away. Lag is wild.
We got 10 minutes, gentlemen.
Dismount?
Yeah, we got 10 minutes left.
Oh, I'm about to get carded.
I'm wrapping it up myself. Got him.
Did his armor just break? He's moving now. Oh, that hit my shield. Nice.
Tank that?
Yeah.
Tank. Damn it.
Shit. Ooh, he would have killed me if that would have landed. Woo!
Oh yeah.
No, you bring. Fuck out of here. This nigga running again, bro. What are you chasing?
Cassidy, stop talking, babe.
I ain't got no flash pods. Need to stick that ass out the air.
Do I have flash pods? No, I don't. I have screamer pods.
Bullshit. Cutting his tail off. Goddamn.
Yeah. We don't care how many times you scream.
Bullshit.
Oh, now I understand it. Okay.
Shit!
Nigga, I ain't doing shit to me.
There it is.
Oh, that was nice.
Who got Carter? Oh, okay.
Y'all got bombs? No. They're real good.
We ain't got time. No.
Fuck. Get up, get up, get up.
Fuck you. Come on!
Damn. Like crazy.
Oh, bitch. With a minute to spare.
Oh, this game up
Sun
fire.
just came out. That was amazing.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar
I bet my bottom nothing.
Send that nigga to the Soul Society.
that.
My noble steed, chicken bird.
I'm gonna name my chocobo Rick.
Of course you are.
Got chocobo dog lizards.
I'm gonna name mine Chauncey. I got a fucking shiny, even though I can't use it. Ooh.
Crazy. We got all these items, don't even get to keep none of it.
Right.
Nope.
Base compy.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get up with y'all another day.
Alright.
Hi, man.
Started taking a rest to sleep.
They just shut it down.